Ken Straub here on the Strawbro Sports Show here at Rapids Practice once again, and I have the pleasure to be joined by Josh Davis, defensive end. Thank you for joining us, man. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
So this is your third year of semi-pro ball,
Sir.
First year with the Rapids. What is the like, and what has been the difference to come into a team that isn't just players and coaches coming out on the field? You've got an ownership backing, you have the backing of the city, the mayor. I mean, we're going to be playing our home games at Akron. What's that like?
You know, it's I want to say refreshing. It's not like I've never had the backing of ownership, because I always have. This is year 3, so you know it was always fun to be hanging out with Doug, Chris, TJ, the whole crew, and the Gladiators. But it's just a different vibe with the city. You know, I learned from Mr. Demand that, like, you know, that the mayor's backing us up. It's different. You get a whole different vibe, a whole different energy behind that, and then you get to see it like on the Facebook posts and everything, the Instagrams, TikToks. Like it's just different.
And to be able to play at a college stadium is awesome. I'm gonna be in the booth. I'm
always
excited
a dream.
As well.
Always a dream.
Absolutely. So you play defensive end. What do you bring to the defensive side? What do you bring to that position?
I like to say versatile. I'm a very humble person, so my first instinct is to just say I don't bring anything. I'm just a body. But if I had to pick, you know, I'd say versatility. I play DN mainly, but I also have played offensive tackle before. Won a championship playing offensive tackle, so I play a little bit of linebacker too, but I like just rushing the quarterback, getting after it. You know what I mean? Finding the ball, whatever you got to do as a DN, and whatever coach tells me to do, I'll do it. So it doesn't really matter to me.
Get the quarterback, stop the run.
Sir.
Now, you mentioned that you spend some time on the offensive side of the ball. Does that kind of help you as you have to be on the opposite end? You kind of need to basically do the exact opposite of what you're doing on the defensive side. Does that kind of actually help you kind of go back to the defensive side and go, all right, let me try this. Let me do something a little different?
It does, actually. It's kind of weird when you get into practice. Like, I played offensive tackle in high school and DN, D tackle in high school too. And I never really realized, like, working hand motions and everything on DN, you can flip that, you go to offensive tackle, and it's, like you said, the exact opposite. So, like, if I know exactly what this DN is going to do, especially going throughout a game, like, if you start to key in on what guys do normally, like their tendencies and stuff, you can easily flip that. And I think all DNs and, like, the offensive tackles, if you play offensive line, D-line, you should be able to go back and forth, because that just makes you a better player all around.
I 100% agree with that. All right, so I got some fun rapid-fire questions for you.
Gotcha.
What is your go-to pregame meal?
It depends, really. I like to stick to tradition, though. I started rookie year going to Bob Evans, getting the whole hog. I don't know if you know what that is. I got my 2 sausage links, eggs, scrambled.
Yep.
A little bit of cheese on there, some waffles, some French toast. You know, I try to do it before every game. But, you know, if I can't do that, like a protein bar, just something light. You know what I'm saying? It can't be too full on a playing on full
Unless
stomach.
it's Bob Evans breakfast. And then
but you got to do that a few hours before.
Yeah, that's a different story. What is your go-to pregame song, pregame music to get you right on the way over?
It depends. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. I'm into a lot of nerdcore, like some anime stuff. You know what I mean? Obviously, I got the Naruto Itachi shirt on.
I like it.
Love me some anime, but I love hip hop. Big rap fan. Love it. If I can't get like some Eminem, some Pac, some Biggie, I've been listening to a lot of Sir Mix-a-Lot lately. Love me some Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Man, I like the old school here.
So you know, it just depends really what I'm in the mood for. Try to get a little bit of heavy metal in there if I can, but mostly like nerdcore, some hip hop type
whatever
stuff.
You're vibing with that day. I like that answer. Do you have any go-to or pregame superstitions, day of superstitions?
Hate missing that breakfast.
Hey, right.
I hate missing that breakfast, but I hate to say it. I hate driving like with people. I usually try it because if I drive alone, I like to get in the zone, whatever it is. That's my phone.
That's okay.
So, time to go to work actually. No, just I don't really have any superstitions necessarily. Just try to get that whole hog breakfast in and just get my music right. I
like the alone thing. I'm with you there, to be able to kind of just stay out of the distractions, because some guys aren't trying to be focused. Some guys are real lighthearted. So I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like, sorry, I mean, it's like I love like messing around, talking with the boys and everything, but it's just a different thing, you know. When it's time to go, it's time to go. You got to lock in. So
100%. Better to win at home or silence that away crowd?
Man, if you know me, you know I love being petty. You know I love shutting the away crowd up. So the home crowd. So win on the road, it's like I said, I say it a lot. It's just different. Yeah, it's just different.
The winning on the road answer and the silencing of the crowd answer has become one of our more popular answers during these interview sessions.
Especially if it's like, you know, rivalry games. Like I know there's a certain team that's local around Akron area. And I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm looking forward to that game. I can't wait. And I hadn't looked at the schedule yet, but I hope it's an away game.
Ooh,
I'm praying for it.
I haven't double checked myself, but we will find that out. All right, my last one for you. When did you fall in love with the game of football?
It's tough, man. My dad, long life Steelers fan. So I want to say if I had to pick a year, maybe like 06, when I was just learning what football is. Hines Ward, favorite player.
Ooh.
And actually, go Dogs. I got a Georgia hat on. Learned that he was a Georgia Bulldog, played quarterback for like a year or so, and made me like fall in love with Georgia. Obviously, love the Steelers because of my dad. And eventually it just became my whole life. Like, it's my whole personality. You ask anybody that knows me, all I talk about is sports, and mostly it's just football.
I love that answer. Big college guy here. I'm a Notre Dame guy, so I
like Notre Dame.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But I love that answer. You know, when you learn about the game and it becomes, you know, that's you can tell it. You breathe football.
Oh,
it comes off of you. So I like it. I really appreciate you joining us on the show. Thank you a lot. We will definitely be checking back in with him more during the off season, and we'll be definitely checking in as we get to outside practices. Stay tuned for more here on the Strawbro Sports Show.